I just want to give you an update. Cabal, I think this is 2-3 months later. Anyway, here's his vine. All the way up this really cool old chain from the 1800s. They didn't have welding, so it was interesting the way they molded that all to work. And then he's got one branch that comes out and goes down. It just stopped growing. This finally stopped growing, and it seems to me as if the caudex doesn't grow when the vine's growing, because that's kind of a lot of growing action. So once the vine stops, then it starts to grow, and I could see that it's already growing a little, not as much as last year, but you can kind of see the colors again. He's a nice round fat boy, just beautiful. But I have had trouble with roots in the past. I had a big one that I got, and it had a few roots, and I planted it, and then I had to move, and anyway I took it out. I think it was in the thing for a year or two at least, and it only had a couple roots, and I broke them. And when I took it out, and I had it for, Jesus, a year or more in a pot like this, and it never sprouted roots again. I don't know, there is a little layer of bark underneath, and I don't know, if I needed to scrape a little area and put some root stuff on it, or let it soak in a water pan for a day or something to get it going. But it never rooted, even though it gave out 3 or 4 vines. So it can live off of the stuff inside and stuff. But that was sad. But anyway, I wound up selling that one on eBay. But this one, when I got it, had tons of roots. I mean, it is hard as a rock, and I saw a bunch of new ones sprout out. So this one is really happy with roots, and it's got a huge pot, so it's really good. But when I potted it, I put a lot of perlite right under the base, so if it got too wet, hopefully that would keep it from not rotting. So under there, just about so deep, I did a lot of perlite, and hopefully that helps it. And when I water, I try to water around the edge. This is my one that was in this pot before, my original Cabal that rotted, which is so devastating. If you could see the picture, look at that guy. He's huge. He's like a foot tall, a little over a foot tall. And that's one of the Mexican ones that are lower. That was a really good one. But these rot really easy, and I don't even remember watering it that much. And I had it out in the rain once, and all of a sudden I looked, and it was rotting. It went bad. It never had put out a vine, but it never leafed. These need to be really hot and dry. So these are a bitch. You really need a greenhouse. This one, these are way more hardy, from South Africa, so they're kind of the Mediterranean climate, which is California coast. So anyway, that guy was badass. Cabal up to a point. This guy's a big round boy. But anyway, they're awesome. So this vine should go for another month or so, and then I'll cut it, and hopefully it grows a little more this year. But anyway, have fun with yours if you have one. Bye.